Hannah.
How many times? Ask her how many times she's met Shah Rukh Khan.
3 times.
You've met Shah Rukh Khan? I'm leaving the show, guys. Dilwale movie, you've gone. Did you like it?
She was the only one that Shah Rukh Khan. She was the only one that Shah Rukh Khan pointed out and wanted to speak to her.
Wow.
And he didn't speak to anyone else there.
Wow.
Came
how
up,
lucky.
shook her hands, gave her a kiss.
My
and I was
goodness.
standing right next to her, thinking, "Is it my turn next?"
No, he was like, that's too much to ask, Mom. Hi everyone, I'm Ayesha Sheikh. Welcome to my podcast, ChaiShai with Ayesha, powered by Procast Studio Dubai, in association with AMG Digitech Solutions, your one-stop solution for all your printing, designing, and digital marketing needs. And special shout-out to our travel partner, Takeoff Tours. Today, we have 3 of my favorite people on the show. We have Hannah from the UK. Yes, Hannah, you're from the UK, right? We have Rosie, the founder of Fame, and we have Rebecca, a Fame team member here, all the way from UK, everybody?
Yes.
Yes. So we are here for a special cause. We are here to create awareness about our POD community, about our Fame community. I am part of Fame since 2 years. I just attended Fame as an attendee. Someone invited me and I was like sitting there. You did it at World Trade Center.
That's correct.
I was one of the invitees and luckily I got into the VIP section somehow and I was just crying on and on because the way children performed, the way you just groomed them and the way it came
We
out.
have many parents that end up in tears, visitors.
Everyone was crying. And the best part of that room, that was my first event where everyone was clapping until the end and the loudest cheers possible.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't happen.
We actually encourage, just keep cheering and keep clapping.
We do encourage, even our events, it doesn't happen. So even if you say it doesn't happen. Yeah, so maybe 5-10 minutes and then someone will clap like this.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's coming out really well. You can hear it. So
true.
that is something I love about your community. The way you push each and every child, the way, you know, every parent of your community come forward and support. And your
Of course
team.
they do. Of course, without parent support, we wouldn't be here. There's nothing we can do without, the parents actually getting involved and supporting the cause, and they're themselves raising the awareness for this,
And even more than that, we rely heavily on the parents to help commit to the rehearsals and everything we're doing. And if they aren't able to bring their children back and forth, then actually it makes it really difficult to do it. So their support in that way is really
we're forever grateful for them to be there and to support us and to see the progress that their children are making. And there's some of them are like in awe, once they're on stage and they're performing, they actually say to me, "Oh my God, I didn't think he or she was capable of doing that," So it just comes with a lot of practice, a lot of rehearsals, a lot of training, and everything is down.
So well.
Yeah, everything is down to love. They know who loves them. They know, that this is how it's supposed to be done. And it's a fun way as well. It's not like, you go to school and you're put on the spot and you got to learn this, you got to do that, like a homework. It's done in a fun way, So, we've had loads of children that are happy at the end of the day, and that's all we want.
Everyone's happy. Every participant who comes. And each year you used to do at World Trade Center.
Yes, we did. Yes.
This time you're planning something different.
Yeah. This time is slightly different. We're looking at it from a different angle, and we are very fortunate and happy that the Zabil Theatre has come on board and allowed us to, hold it in their theatre. And that theatre is beautiful. It's really nice.
I've seen.
Yeah, and the story and how it's done actually suits the stage, suits the environment of a theatre.
Yeah.
And hopefully everyone will enjoy what we have planned.
I've seen the rehearsals going on. The way you girls are putting in effort, it is outstanding. The entire crew, being part of it.
Yes,
you
it's
also
commitment, very, very much commitment, and they actually look forward to coming every weekend.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I have those children who are friends of Hannah have already got my number. They all message me and they're all waiting for the weekend.
Do you answer?
Yes, I do. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do.
Okay.
And they're always asking me, tell me my time, what time do I have to come? Because they're really, really looking forward for the rehearsals, And the classes we did, they're also very, very interested in coming for the class as well. So all in all, it kind of gives us a buzz, doesn't it? It makes us really
100%.
happy.
That's why we do it.
Yeah.
It's a passion from their side, and we want to showcase that passion.
Yes,
but it's a passion from our side to put it all together and get creative and showcase what they've got.
So each year it
the
motivates
essence.
us to create something new, something different,
And you have a constant supporting partner each year.
Yes, most of the time. Yeah, most of the time we have our regular supporters, and we have our not regular sponsors because it changes from year to year. But we're very lucky and fortunate that some companies do have CSR, that can help us as well.
And we also have support every year from Dream It Possible.
Yeah.
And they support us, and we actually collaborate, and we do some of our dances with them. They help us with sometimes, there's extra sections and we want to do different choreography and things, and they're always there. They're always happy and on board to help us create these new ideas and bring them to life as well, right?
Yeah, and the teacher's lovely, Miss Vicky. She's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
She's wonderful. And
She's a vibe altogether.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. She's got the energy of I don't know what.
Yeah.
I want her to give me some of her energy. She's amazing, absolutely amazing.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming back to you, the diva. Okay, I missed your name. Was it Ayesha? Oh, sorry. What was that? What was your name? Oh goodness, I forgot your name. I think it starts with the letter H. What was that?
Hannah.
Oh yes, that's right. Hannah. Hannah from the where? UAE.
London.
London. Oh God, Hannah from the London. Are you excited about fame, Hannah?
Yes.
Yes. How excited are you? This
Just
little bit more.
little bit excited.
Little bit excited. How little is that little? This much?
I mean, this much.
Yeah. This is less, Hannah. You'll have to show me with both your hands. How excited are you?
No, you're not.
No! Wait, okay, use both the hands in that case. Let's
Hannah,
expand it.
Hannah.
Expand.
Hannah,
That's the least?
I think you're that much excited, aren't you?
This much excited.
Yes.
Yeah, my mom told it, and that's how you're going to note it down, Aisha.
Egg.
Right? Yeah? Oh my goodness. Are you going to give me a side eye now? Is that a side eye? Okay. Hannah, what do you like to do more? Do you like modeling or dancing?
I like to do dancing and modeling.
Oh my God.
Well, I do love mandalas.
You don't love mandalas?
I do.
You do love mandalas. But what do you like the most, dancing or modeling? Or you have to choose one, then what would you choose?
Dancing.
Dancing? Oh my God. And what songs do you like the most then?
Those songs I know. I'm doing Greece.
Which ones?
We're all together. I'm doing this group.
Oh, no, you're not going to talk about the fame dance, what you're going to do now. But in general, what songs do you like the most? Do you like Bollywood
Yes.
or English songs?
Sometimes I listen to Bollywood and English.
Okay. Any specific actor you like? Like I like Shah Rukh Khan.
I know what's my favorite actor.
Yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan.
You like him? All right. Hannah?
How many times, ask her how many times she's met Shah Rukh Khan.
3 times.
You've met Shah Rukh Khan? I'm leaving the show, guys.
Next time, will you take Ayesha with you?
Please, I beg you. That's one thing I would ask.
I think
Okay.
I think you can.
Okay. 3 times you met him.
Yes.
This is 3? 1 to 3?
Times. I met Shah Rukh Khan 3 times.
Where? In Dubai?
London
London.
and Dubai.
Yeah, both places.
Someone take me home now. I'm done. I couldn't meet Shah Rukh Khan yet. I couldn't see him from that far as well.
I have seen Shah Rukh Khan's movie.
You have?
Yeah.
So she's
We went
used
to a premiere. We went to a premiere.
Oh.
My son is in PR.
Okay.
Called Dilwale.
Yeah.
Dilwale
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
you've gone? Did you
And
like it?
She was the only one that Shah Rukh Khan. She was the only one that Shah Rukh Khan pointed out and wanted to speak to her.
Wow.
And he didn't speak to anyone else there.
Wow.
Came
how
up,
lucky.
shook her hands, gave her a kiss.
My
and I was
goodness.
standing right next to her thinking, Is it my turn next? No.
No, he was like, that's too much to ask, Mom.
Blank, complete blank. He went off.
That's good. So is she used to meeting celebrities?
She's met a few through her brother.
Like?
She's met. Well, these are English bands. She met the band called Blue.
Okay.
All the members, and one of the members, Lee, he actually supports a lot of special need causes and things like that. And they met this summer gone. He came to Dubai as well, and they were practicing a dance for Dream It Possible. And he actually came into the studio and met all the children and the teachers.
Wow.
And he did some social media as well, filming everyone actually.
Can you call me next time someone comes like that?
Okay.
At least Shah Rukh Khan. Okay?
Shah Khan.
Yeah. I'll give you a shout out on my page as well then. You can let him give me and then I can give you.
Oh, and she met Varun
Dhawan?
Yeah, she met Varun as well.
Wow. Someone's a famous celebrity sitting right next to me.
Kajal.
Kajal as well?
Yeah.
Kajal, yeah.
I have seen all her movies.
All her movies?
Yeah.
My goodness. People are celebrities sitting right next to me now. Okay. Now coming back to you, Rebecca and Rosie.
Yeah.
When did this first fame show start?
Okay, the actual fame show started in 2016. I have events background, so I thought to myself, our children need a platform basically, and they need people to see them because I've seen the talents, some of these children have, and I was just a way for them, to get that platform, and the first one was very small, not like how it is now. I think we had like 20 children.
Okay.
And we did just a fashion show and I think a couple of music
acts,
items. Yeah, a couple of items. And that went off so well. It was just incredible. The whole of that hotel ballroom was completely full, And it was just word of mouth. People got to hear about it. And it just went on from there. We just flourished,
Wow.
Each year we'd get more and more children. People would hear about it. They'd say, how do I join? How does my child join? And I said, well, next year when it comes, I'll be putting it out there on social media. All you have to do is fill up a registration form and come, And gradually, our shows got bigger and bigger. We had more and more children, and the items got different. The different items, different, variety, like a variety show, and that's when World Trade Center came into it. My husband had some connections, and they said, "Listen, next time you do it with us. We'd be more than happy."
Wow.
Yeah, so it just grew.
That's how everyone was free, and an event
Yes,
at World Trade Center
yes.
was free of cost.
Yes,
it was a
was.
house full.
Yes, it was.
It was like a VIP event. As I was entering, there were volunteers at each stage,
Yes.
and I was like, as if I'm walking the films festival there. And it was so good. Altogether different
It's
vibe.
just a different kind of vibe when you enter.
Yeah.
It's like I just love the smiles. The smiles that these children have, the happiness that comes out of them. It just makes me so happy that I want to do more. And they need this kind of platform because in
Right.
performing arts we don't see much.
Yeah.
You see lots of different things. Many people are doing so many things to raise awareness. And hats off to them. In sports, in other things. But you just don't see enough of the performing arts for
Right.
PODs. And I wanted to bring that out. I wanted to say, look, they have such a, some of them have such great talents, whether it's on a keyboard, whether they're singing or dancing, or acting. Now we found out there's so many actors out there.
Right.
And, just to put them together, and have a massive show, why not?
Yeah.
You have other shows going on, but why not have our children perform?
Yeah. And annually once you do this.
At the moment, yes, once a year, but now we've just started breaking into the London theatres as well. So in fact, this year we had a show in London, and we're planning another one next year as well. So
Wow.
I was asked for the London many years back, but I just didn't have the time or the resources or the connection. So slowly that was a built-up thing
Okay.
as well. So,
So that is how fame has changed over years.
let's see.
Yeah.
So How about you, Rebecca? Like, you play a vital role in this. I've known you from our parents, by the way, because most of your children are part of my community as
Okay,
well.
yes, of
And there were
course,
events that were popping up, so I was expecting them to come. They were like, "No, Rebecca has strictly told me we have to be part of the rehearsals."
Yes, they have to be. They have to be. Without the rehearsals, it is a strict process because if you've got to commit to the whole process, and it's weeks and weeks of rehearsals, and it's important to make sure that the acts are running smoothly and everyone knows what they're doing. And it's also, we want them to be comfortable,
right?
And that's another thing in how this show has grown as well, is rather than sort of saying, okay, we've got people coming forward and you can sing and you can dance and you can play an instrument, fine. We actually, as it's gone on and on, are able to put people together and create different acts. So that involves a much more choreographed rehearsal.
Yeah, right.
And if one person's missing, it really affects the rest of the group. So, we've grown in that way as well. And being able to see that people have obviously multiple talents. So someone who may have modeled one year, we realize, oh, you're a really good dancer. Perhaps we could put you together with someone else who normally dances on the show and we can do a duet. It grows in that sense, always being able to be creative with the content that you're doing on the stage. And that's where there's a big difference this year,
right?
To just do a spin on how are we going to showcase these talents? So mix up the formula. And that's why, we thought, let's do a play.
Stage performance.
Write a story and let those acts
speak for themselves.
Allow the story to unfold using those talents. So the songs, the dances, the instruments will help unfold the story.
And how do you decide what to go on the stage each year?
So obviously the show was called FAME, which, we should go back a few steps, stands for Fashion, Art, Music and Entertainment.
Yeah.
So this is where the basis has always been for the content of the show. There's always a fashion show, and then it's the different arts, music, entertainment, which it comes from the participants themselves, what their talents are. So we look every year who comes forward, what their interests are, and then that allows us to decide what's going on the stage. However, as we've gone on, and this is the 9th year now, we are able to try and tailor it and say, let's do, a couple of years back we've done skits on this, we've done a little drama scene on that, we've done a big dance, and we've been able to pull those things together based on what the talents are. And it's this year's the real big difference, where we've said, let's write a play, write a story. And I guess you have in mind, some of the participants, and you have in mind the kind of talents that always come forward. Yeah. And it worked really well, actually, because obviously we had to write the script and develop it before we did the audition.
Yeah.
Right.
And when everyone came for auditions, people that we've known in the past, people that have been on the shows before, and a lot of new people as well, it just worked so naturally. It all kind of fell into place. And it was a very obvious sort of thing when we sort of stepped back at the end of that audition weekend and said, okay, well, this person
amazing,
fits that role. This person fits that role. And perhaps we could put these together and create this. And then you kind of add in a little bit to the story and you elevate the way that you're going to tell it, because this person could perhaps sing a song to enhance this scene, So it evolves itself from the content, whether it's based on the participants themselves and also from what we are trying to do. So we have an idea, and it's merging the two together, our ideas and what's presented to us.
Okay, cool.
And we had no idea there were so many actors out there. I thought, my goodness, when we actually put the audition out there that we need actors, so many came forward. It's just...
I've seen some of your actors.
It's just amazing. These are hidden talents.
Yeah. It was so smooth that I had to ask you whether the child is special or not.
Yes.
You remember that during the rehearsals?
True,
And Ayesha, yes.
Yes,
and
of course.
It is very difficult to identify, but the way you have picked up on the talent of the children, that's extraordinary.
It's another gift.
It's a gift. Yes.
So maybe something's taken out, but God replaces you with something.
Right.
That's how I look at it, So.
And even this year, there's people that have auditioned for something, and you think, do you think you could manage a couple of lines here and there? And you see it as we go on with rehearsals. Actually, yes, you can. You can hold a little bit more. It's really nice to see.
All right, coming back to my diva, Hannah. Do you enjoy Talent Hub? Do you go to Talent Hub?
Yes.
Do you enjoy them?
I did enjoy the Talent Hub. So I'm practicing the musical theatre. It's called a High School Musical.
High School Musical? Did I say that
High
right?
School Musical.
High School Musical, okay.
They're
All right.
practicing a dance.
You're practicing right now with them. All right. And what's your favorite class in Talent Hub?
My favorite class in Talent Hub. My favorite class is
So many Mama does, yeah. So what's your favorite one?
dancing and singing.
Singing. This too. Oh my God. Even I love singing, but I can only sing in the bathrooms. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, the rest of them, they ran away from my house the other day when I sang. So even I can't dance though, because I did try, but the people ran away. So I have seen you. You're such a good dancer and a singer. Would you mind teaching me as well?
Well,
We'll see. Is it?
well, dancing is my passion.
Okay. I want it to be my passion as well. But I want someone like you, a teacher like you, to teach me.
Can you teach her?
You can? You can? Oh my God. You're going to do two things for me.
Yes.
Make me meet Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes.
And second thing is teach me dance and how to sing. Right? Okay, deal?
Dear.
There you go. Just close the deal right away. Okay. So, girls, what can we expect in Fame this year?
Well, like we said, it's you can expect to play. You know, all of our previous shows have been talents, you know, one after the other with the fashion show. In fact, last year we did a full-on fashion show with a few other acts in between.
Yeah.
This year you can expect the story, the play. It's in a theatre, like we said. It's what, you know, it suits what we're doing now. And to enjoy watching the story, and the talents are all supporting it. So it's something different. And I think for people that have been to the show before, it's going to be something very different and quite refreshing. And even for all the participants and the parents, I think they will love how their children are sort of participating in different ways, and they are able to do these rehearsals and bring the story to life. In a very unique way.
It's a very surprising way of doing it, you know, because the parents are also very surprised that, oh, did you actually, you know, can my child actually do that, you know? And we need to keep that surprise element so they can come and see.
Well, yeah, this is the other thing. You know, we very much always say to the parents, please drop your children off and leave. You're not in the room for a few reasons, right? We don't have, we can't just have all the parents and all the children in there. And we want it to be a surprise element. We don't want the parents to see exactly what we're doing. We want them to come and watch the show and see what's happening and be surprised, just like everybody else. And it's also amazing how many, there's quite a few participants who, like you were saying earlier, parents, I can't believe that my child did that. But actually when they're away from the parents and they're just getting a little bit more involved and really grow. And this is again where we see talents that we didn't know someone had coming out, because I guess they're exploring. And I think the talent hub that we've opened these classes for performing arts has really helped that as well. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we have, you know, teachers that are actually teaching them, you know, certain things that can be part of our show, basically, you know. So dance comes into it. You know?
The way you have put it up on your social media, it just shows the kind of high quality classes that you're providing for your children and how you're preparing them.
And the thing is that you know, it's a blessing that we have teachers that are so patient.
Yeah.
You know, and there have been one or two teachers who've not had practice or experience with PODs. And they're amazed. They said, listen, you know, I feel so thankful to you that you've introduced me to this. You know, I would love to carry on teaching. You know, there's so much talent in there. You know, once you put that song into them or dance into them, it's amazing.
And it's fun, isn't it? It's a place where you can explore an existing talent or discover a new talent.
Right.
And it's like a youth club. It's a social group where you are still learning and exploring these talents.
And how about the script? So do you take it from somewhere or how does that work?
This one is all Rebecca.
Oh, wow. You are the writer?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a writer, but I put this together for the show, and so hopefully it all goes well.
My goodness.
It will. It'll go
That's
really
awesome.
well. Yeah.
I mean, like, I really thought that you would get it from somewhere. Sometimes it is book inspired
No, of
or
course.
movie inspired.
Of course it is.
So,
yeah.
yeah,
At the
she's the
beginning,
talent.
at the beginning,
think-
that's how we thought, wasn't it?
Well,
That
I think I'm
we'll
very
take-
much like, I don't want to take someone else's story and just
No,
weave it
no.
into what we do. And I think
It needs to be
having
unique, yeah.
having the
Unique.
experience with all of the participants in the past, I think that really helps you develop it, because you've got a grounding there. And like I was saying before, you know what people's interests are and things. And I think the important thing is also like it's not a complex story.
No, it's
okay,
not.
it's a simple story. And it's
Where people can relate to.
people can
Yes,
relate to. It's a simple
absolutely.
story. It's a couple of people's friendships. It's the relationships of two siblings. It's
everyday life.
yes,
everyday
it's
life.
very much
Okay.
everyday life.
That's how you have to
Yes, and the acts that are happening within that are adding the layers to this very sort of everyday simple storyline.
Yeah.
Okay. So, why do you think events like these are important?
As I said before, I think we need this awareness everywhere in the world,
For
not
the
just
awareness.
here. Yeah, through events you create awareness as well, and like we need to come together. I mean, it's some people, some societies still see it as a taboo, right?
Yeah.
I want to break that. I want to break all barriers and raise awareness that, like if given the opportunity, that child will surprise you. That child will succeed in so many things that you don't even know,
And I think that's the mix,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's two things. It's providing that platform to raise the awareness
Yes,
and actually
exactly.
showcasing the talents.
Yeah.
But it's also what's been key always with you when
Yeah.
you've always explained it to me is to encourage this integration between the communities and society. So we're doing this show. A natural place to start with people coming to see the show is people within the POD community. But the important thing is with doing events like this is trying to get people that don't have a connection with POD
To come and see.
to say,
Yeah.
this is going on. Let's go and see it. Like, how do you get people to commit to going to see it? They may not look it
Exactly.
up. They may not
Yeah.
research it, but they might sort
It's
of
a way
say,
of thinking as well, isn't it? Like if you had nothing to do with POD, sometimes you won't think that, should I go to that show? It's all special people, special children. Should I go? Should I not go? It's a way for you to think as well that, I say give us a try. I say just come and see. There's no harm in coming to see. Nowadays the employment agencies and companies are now employing our children. Which is a huge success and an advance. So the employers should also give our children a chance.
Wow.
It's just not breaking into the performing arts section or anything like that. I mean, this leads to employment as well because they're so capable. And they have the necessary education. Whatever package they're in. In education, but. It also opens the doors for them. That's how I think,
Yeah.
Lots of other doors, So, this is just one set, just one thing,
Right.
the performing arts.
In case people want to connect with you for the future events, how should they be part of
We're
it?
always on social media. We're always, promoting or giving information like when we're going to start our next term, when we're going to have a show. So next term for us will begin in January. And before that, at least a week or two before that, we will be putting up information how you can register
Okay.
and come to the hub, basically.
And you've already opened the Talent Hub 2025?
2021 we opened.
2021.
Yeah.
What does
Yeah.
that mean, 2021?
We started it in 2021.
Oh, you
The
started
hub
in
started,
2021.
Yeah, the hub started
Okay.
in 2021. It's a place for them to come, and there's teachers there, volunteers there. They learn their own skills, whatever they have, and to further, other routines they might have, in performing arts. We don't do academics,
There's classes on the weekend in music, salsa dancing, Bollywood dancing, musical
lots of
theatre.
other things.
And there's also scope. Sometimes there's pop-up workshops, so someone could come in
We've
and
introduced
contact us and
workshops
say,
recently, so
That's good.
Yeah.
You also have a special teacher on board.
we have
You have created space for them as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So we
So
have
different teachers,
Omar who
yeah.
teaches our
How many?
Bollywood class.
2 you have?
No, at the moment we have Omar,
Oh,
yeah, And he does the Bollywood classes.
So he's a dance
So-
instructor. He's
Yeah.
hard of hearing.
He's one of my favorites
yeah.
too.
And he's really,
He is.
really amazing.
He is,
Yeah. And they absolutely love his
They
class.
love him. They understand him completely now.
Right.
You know, it's just amazing how he actually gets everybody together to do exactly the
So much
steps.
of
you know.
energy he's got.
Amazing, absolutely.
I've
amazing.
seen one glimpse of
Yeah.
his step,
Yeah.
and I was like, everyone is copying him
Yeah.
so
They
well.
do. They really do.
Absolutely, yeah.
The energy
So well.
is.
You know, he's
amazing
taught
in
them
the room.
really well.
Yeah.
Is he actually a tutor, or
He does, as far as I know, he actually does dance classes.
he's got a natural
Yeah.
teaching skills
Yeah,
in
he
him?
does, and has got this really nice, how do you say, connection with the rest.
yes,
you know,
yes.
a beautiful connection. They understand him completely. You know?
Yes.
he doesn't have, he doesn't even have to sign. They know exactly what's going to happen next. you know?
Yes.
Which is lovely to see. You know, wonderful.
Okay, and how can people join your talent hubs?
Like I said, the
social
find
media
information.
itself?
Yes,
Yeah.
social media, Facebook. We have
And what's the
Instagram page.
website name?
Purple is pve.com, and you /fame and you find us there.
Okay.
And also on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, when's your upcoming event that's coming up?
30th of November.
And where is it concerning?
Zabil Theatre at Zabil Sarai.
Zabil Sarai.
So yes,
Okay.
don't miss
And-
it. Book. Come and
Yes,
support
and you
everybody
can, and you
that's
can
in
get
it.
tickets on Platinum List.
Okay, and the timings?
Okay,
Starts at
yes.
7:30.
7:30.
Yes.
Yes,
And
7:30.
Hannah, can you say the play by Fame?
The play by Fame.
Okay, thank you so much. And with that, there's another question that is coming up here. So, have you done any other community events for the people of determination apart from
I
your annual show?
have. Before I started Fame, I was always involved with special children. We did something in 2013, I believe, I think it was, called Drumming for a Cause. A very close friend of mine, she works in a school. She actually got the permission for us to do it in their sports ground. And that was a huge success. We had drummers, we had musicians, we had like a fair. You know, there was like stalls, you could buy food and things like that. So it wasn't in a massive way or anything like that, but it turned out to be a really fantastic success.
Can we see that again, happening again?
I would love to do Drumming for a Cause again. We actually had in
Your
2022.
drummers, I do remember, they gave goosebumps.
Yes, they're fantastic.
They're African drummers,
Yes,
drummers,
that's correct,
right?
yeah.
And I've seen them in 2 other places, but I've first seen them at Fame.
Oh, right,
And the
okay.
way they were playing,
They're
it was just
fantastic. They're really good.
goosebumps.
So 2022, I must mention here, we had a walk for awareness
Okay.
with accessibilities. A lot of people are familiar with the accessibility exhibitions. We teamed up with them and had a massive walk for awareness at Suffolk Park.
Okay.
And that was another big success because it was like another fair. Many people turned up. You know, we had sponsorships from food stalls, water, you know,
And
T-shirts.
some performances,
Yeah,
live
and performances
performances
as well.
from some of our
Yeah.
participants.
And they performed. There was other schools that got involved as well. You know, so that was something which was very encouraging, and it definitely raised awareness, you know, in the community. And we're hoping to do another one soon.
Yeah,
So
always nice.
please do
Yeah.
consider us. We will always be there to support
Definitely.
you.
Def-
The play by Fame.
The play by Fame.
And where is it happening, Rosie?
It's happening at the Zabil Theatre, Zabil Sarai, the Palm Jumeirah.
And it's on Saturday, the 30th of November, and the show starts at 7:30 p.m.
You can book tickets on Platinum List. Go book right now.
Book.
Book! So we're looking forward for everyone to joining us on 30th of November, Zabil Sarai, the Palm Jumeirah. Right? Are you excited, Hannah?
Yes.
Yeah, tell them, please join.
Please join. Come and see us.
Yes. So, guys, before we wrap it up, I want you all to share just one message to my audience, anything what you would like to tell them. Rosie.
I basically would love for everybody to come and see the show and to see exactly how beautiful children are performing and are holding up this whole show together. They have practiced so hard, week on week, and I would love for everybody to come and see the show.
I think, to reiterate on that, it's a show performed by people of determination, but it's a show to be watched by everybody.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yes.
And Hannah, what would you like to tell my fans? Maybe come watch ChaiShai with Ayesha. Say,
Thank you, Ayesha.
oh, welcome, Hannah. Hannah, the teacher from the UK. I'm not going to forget this line now. She's going to kill me after this. Well, Hannah, it was so good having you and
Thank
you
you
too.
so much for your
It's a
support.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity. It was lovely. We loved being here.
Thank you so much for
you so
coming.
much.
I should say that. And thank you for including me in your beautiful cause. I'm so
No,
glad
thank
we
you
are
for
able
your
to give
support.
back to the community. And we are looking forward for many more events. And we are so excited to be supporting partners for this event. And I know there's a long
Absolutely.
way to go. And wherever you'll need us, I think we are just a message away.
We're always grateful
you.
for our supporters. Always.
That's
thank
a
you so
kissy
much.
for you.
Mwah. Kissy for you too.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for watching. This is ChaiShai with Ayesha by Ayesha. And in case you want to watch our podcast, please check out our social media, our Instagram and YouTube. Special thanks to our sponsors, Procast Studio Dubai, AMG Digitech Solutions, your one-stop solution for your printing, designing and digital marketing needs. And special shout out to our travel partner, Takeoff Tours. That's Ayesha Sheikh signing off.